pot.
Imagine that.
It'll be there forever.
All right, you're live.
I'm live. Hello, it's Jeanette from Backroom Creations. Come on in. Hi, Patty. Front row seats again, I see.
Hi, Stacy.
Hi, Stacy. Hi,
Hi,
Angela.
Angela.
Long time no see. No talk. No. Oh, give me my
Oh,
phone.
it's been raining here all day.
Yeah. Rain. I'll take the rain.
Whose timeless treasures? I mentioned us in a comment somewhere.
Oh, I was watching her live. She was part of that thing that Justin. Home.
We're here now,
I know
Patty.
we've been so busy. Hi, Midge. I know. I got the notice today, Stacy. Thank you. She spoils me.
It started raining where I work probably around 10:30, 11 o'clock this morning.
I know. He messaged me. It's raining. I'm like, okay.
Hi,
Nancy. Jinx. I said it first.
Double jinx.
Double jinx? What's a double jinx?
I don't know. We'll think of something. If
everybody wouldn't mind sprinkling the glitter. We get rain tomorrow and Friday. I'll just be happy with just rain or just snow, just not ice. I don't.
Oh, we're gonna get ice here.
Shush.
It's just a matter of exactly.
Shush.
Well, maybe, I don't know. The weather. The guys and I at work have been watching the weather forecast all week. It has changed like every 4 or 5 hours all week. Today being no exception. Roz, it's always snowing up there.
Hi, Roz.
It's wintertime. It's snowing. It's snowing where Roz lives. You'd almost set the calendar by it.
Probably. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle a couple more. Do. Wish I'd just leave them in order and leave my stuff alone.
No. They change the order of those by how often you go into them.
No, that's not true. That is not
Well, that's what
true.
Facebook said.
Well, Facebook Live.
Nancy, just about all of the schools in Tuscarawas and surrounding counties.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. Hi, Linda.
Okay, so we're going to do a Halloween wreath. No, mine. It actually is a Halloween base. It's a black base I bought from Michael's. Not real thrilled about how theirs are made, but we're going to put so much stuff in it, it won't matter.
Hi, Tammy. Hi, Pat. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, everybody. Okay, so I've already fluffed my black pine tines. And what size was it? I know somebody.
I think it's a 15.
20.
Oh, that's right. They measure tip to tip.
They measure tip to tip. So we're going to do pink and black, two of my favorite colors.
On a black wreath?
On a black wreath.
With a fresh off the press sign.
Fresh off the press sign.
It really doesn't show the color all that well.
No, it doesn't. So this is a green. Where's my bow? So the greens in the bow is the green background, and there's pink flowers with green ivy. Thank you, Stacy.
Yeah, I think it turned out really well.
I'm really happy with this one. I'm usually not an overly flowery person, but I like this. This is really pretty.
Oh, and real quick, to those of you rats in the viewers that tattled on me to Jeanette, nanner, didn't work. Yes, I just did that.
Sorry, Stacy.
Yeah, Stacy.
I can't believe my sister ratted me out. Angela goes, I said nothing. She didn't. I would have thought Angela would have told me. Rude, Angela, rude.
I did it on a public live. It wasn't exactly a secret.
Hi, Jill. Just rain.
London, Ohio.
Yep, London.
Oh, it's starting to snow in
Ew,
Tiffin
in
already.
Tiffin. So that's
That's a
because
couple
we
hours
went
away.
to Tiffin. Courtney was looking at colleges.
We did.
So. So all right. So we're gonna do the Woodland Ruffle. We're gonna make it 18. We're gonna try 12 on or 10 on the outside, 8 on the inside. I just did. You knew I was going to watch it. I don't always watch all of his. I was in there for a little bit, but I don't always watch it, but sometimes I do. But I didn't need to because Stacy ratted them out. But here's our ribbon. We're gonna just these two. This is really pretty. I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not, but I love it.
That was really funny. So I went downstairs, or no, I messaged her, and I said, "Hey guys." So I messaged Jeanette, and I said, "Before everybody," I said, "I used your scissors to cut 4 pipe cleaners." She goes, "I know, Stacy already tattled on you." Or no, Stacy beat you to it.
Oh no, the scissors are fine, but I am gonna get him his own. He's like, "You've done that." By accident, I've done it. And he goes, "They didn't yell at you." And I'm like, "Well, they're my scissors."
Well, I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's all fun. Okay, so we're going to do Woodland Ruffles.
No. Ow.
I heard he caught a lot of slack from that.
Oh, well, I hope you got more clothespins because that one's like gone.
I don't care.
It bounced and hit the floor and tucked and rolled.
So, how I do it, I kind of look at it as a clock. So, are we oval already? No? Okay. It looks kind of oval there for a second. So, I'm just going to start.
Hi,
it does
Karen.
have 2. It's elevated.
Karen's just stopping by.
Okay, honey. Thank you for stopping. You guys wouldn't mind spreading the glitter. So these are black. So I will probably not cut them if they're poking out. I am going to get Floyd his own scissors.
I really don't want Ginger scissors.
No, I'm not getting you Ginger scissors.
If I want Ginger scissors, I'll go buy Ginger scissors.
You have to wait till you have a half off coupon at Joann's. That's how I bought mine.
I know. Order them off of Amazon for cheaper than what you can buy them at Joann's.
No, not much. But you know what? I've had those scissors for almost a year and a half, probably about a year and a half, and I've never had them sharpened.
And they still cut ribbon just fine.
Yep. I think it's funny that he caught a lot of slack from it, though. So these are cut at 20 inches.
Wow.
19 to 20.
Been stealing stuff out of my room, huh?
What?
Cricket cutter?
Yeah.
That's mine.
He has a camera in his room, so he knows when anybody walks in his room. He's like, "You were in my room today." I'm like, "Yeah."
He's in my room a lot. Stacey,
I got it from. What's on that box? The wreath shop. I got it from the wreath shop. I thought that's where it was. I gotta buy some more. You got yours on Amazon? I grew up with sewing with my grandmother with Ginger scissors. I mean, you can buy, the Westcroft or whatever, and they're sharp at the begin with, but they dull pretty quick. Especially, I used to write "Mom" on my scissors, and they would always disappear when all the kids were here.
Well, yeah, they needed them to cut paper.
And they would cut paper with them. I would
Poster board.
Poster board.
All the stuff you're not supposed to cut with scissors.
And I'm like, those are fabric-only scissors, guys.
Hi, Vincent.
Hi, Vincent. How you doing? So I tell you what, if you want to watch a live, be on your phone on Wednesdays, because I could probably count at least 20 people I know that are live tonight at some point. It's a happening night. So I'm just leaving a little bit of space in here. I don't want them too close together. Think about that clock about every 2 hours. So I work tomorrow.
Well, hi, Lindy.
Hi, Lindy Lou. I work tomorrow, then I'm off for 4 days. Woohoo!
I might be off tomorrow too.
Why?
See what the weather's like in the morning.
I'm not off tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow.
If the roads are covered nice, you're not going to work.
Yeah, probably not. Thursdays is compliance day at the store, and my store manager was like, "Who's going to do compliance if you're not here?" And I said, "I'll walk them through it." I know. I'm so excited to have that many days off.
Yeah, and we're going to have bad weather, and you ain't going to be able to do anything for half of it.
I don't need to go nowhere. I just need to. I don't. I got a floral closet to redo. We
got enough groceries to get us by for a good while.
So I don't need to go nowhere. You know, when you're younger, you want to run, do things, go out, go to your friends. Nope. All my friends live too far, and so it's not like I could go over and see them.
Hi, Shauna.
Hi, Shauna. Hi, Dan.
The last that I read, Stacy, we were supposed to get like under a 1/4 inch of ice, like 2/10 of an inch of ice or something.
Oh, I can deal with
lame that. Like that. And then the last report was, I think, 6 to 12 inches of snow on top of it. But it kept.
Yeah, I'm a homebody now.
One report earlier in the week said we were going to get 36 inches of snow.
I know, nobody be going nowhere.
Nope, we'd be shut down.
We used to run in our late 30s. Yeah, late 30s, we ran. Now, hi, Pat.
If I can stay home,
we stay home. Once in a while, we'll go to the yacht club with friends, but yeah.
Hi, Janie.
Hi, Janie. Oh, well, thank you. So, Floyd tells you guys to practice on your bows, but he refuses to practice his poofs. I don't think that's fair.
I'm not doing poofs. There's no practicing.
Now you sound like Angie Skinner today telling Scott, I'm not cooking. They were baking bread or something. What's this running you speak of? I'm allergic to it. The only running I want to do is to the craft store.
Angela, we all know that you like to travel all over the place.
I was going to say, you're a runabout.
Yeah, I don't either, Roz. I mean, you can listen to 6 different.
Oh, you didn't even change my camera.
Weathermen and.
You didn't tell me to.
No, you didn't.
Nobody called me out on it either.
You can watch 6 different weathermen and get 6 different weather forecasts.
I was making fabric balls today. I don't have the trim on it or nothing. Isn't it cute?
Stacy said she's doing a poof right now.
Poof. You can do poofs with 10 inch. You just have to probably do.
I have no need to do poofs. I can do a woodland ruffle and make a regular wreath or a pixie wreath, and I can do just a ruffle and make a pancake wreath. So I'm good.
That's a stretch saying that you're good.
That's 3 different kinds of wreaths I can make without making poofs.
Only because I made you do a pancake.
Ross says, beautiful big balls.
Thank you. I do the 4 inch. A lot of people do the 3.
You need to make some 2 inch to put on pixie wreaths.
I don't know if that's possible. You might disintegrate the ball.
What if you only put 4 sections on?
Hi, Linda.
Well, hi, Linda.
From North Carolina.
My favorite state.
There's your friend.
Yeah. He's with me every morning when I'm getting ready for work.
Oh my gosh, his cat attacked me. Not literally attacked me, but started meowing at me as soon as I walked in the door the other night.
Because he likes the belly rubs.
I give him belly rubs. So he was at one end of the table, and I walked to the other end of the table to hang my coat on the chair. So he ran to the other end of the table underneath the chairs.
Better get out of that flower closet.
It has become yours too. Ah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I said I was putting 10 out here. Maybe I didn't put them close enough. My clock was a little off.
Well, if you put them every 2 hours, that's only 6.
Oh, oops.
Well,
Oh, well. It'd be all right. We'll just...
Deanne says it's define cold, Deanne.
Yeah, well, I don't know, because a lot of people have been getting really cold, like Ohio cold.
What did they name this storm? I forget. They named it something. I forget.
Oh, it's a boy name. I don't remember.
I don't either. There's Fatty down the steps.
I heard him. Thump, 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 thump. Sounds like a little elephant. So I miscalculated on all my poos, but I cut all this, so we're going to shove it in there somewhere.
Well, they've updated it again. Now they're calling for 3 to 8 inches.
Dear Lord, I'm not going to work tomorrow probably if it hits. I don't know. It starts coming down.
2/10 of an inch of ice, and then 3 to 8 inches of snow.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, them chihuahuas are fearless.
My daughter has, or she bought it from my granddaughter. It's a teacup chihuahua. That thing is so little.
It fits in hoodie pockets.
Yeah.
It has room to turn around. It's just a tiny thing. I'd be afraid to break it.
I know. I'm afraid to step on it or something. So because this is black mesh on a black base, it will not matter where I go sticking the extra mesh.
Nope.
So we'll just make sure it looks full. Because I'm not saving this mesh. I used to do that. If I cut too many curls, I'd save them. No. Oh, shush it, Linda.
That's it. We're going to North Carolina.
Rude, rude, rude.
Pack a suitcase. Maybe we can get south to stay out of the freezing rain if we leave right after the live.
Last time we drove that, we stopped halfway in Virginia. I think, well, I don't know if it was halfway.
They were close to halfway.
Because when you get old, your hip locks up.
Oh, it was too late by that point. I was fine to drive down there. We get to the hotel where we were spending the night.
Oh, it was horrible.
I stepped out of the truck, instant sciatic attack.
And then he was miserable half of the vacation.
Miserable.
Most of it.
90% of the vacation.
You never did you get in the ocean?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. Oh, we're not going nowhere. We're just... I am going to Louisiana at the end of March.
All by her little lonesome.
All by myself.
2 pounds. Oh, that.
I forget what they named hers.
I don't remember either, but it doesn't even weigh.
It's a baby. They were having to feed it every 2 hours, but it sleeps all night now. Yes, I am.
We'll see.
I'll just take a Xanax or something before I get on the plane.
Tell your doctor, hey, I'm going on a plane for the first time. Give me something good.
No, because then I don't want to miss my connecting flight. I think I have a couple of hours at my connecting flight.
Well, if you miss your connecting flight, Angela will have to drive to Houston to get you.
Yeah, my connecting flight's in Houston. I could pick one to be O'Hare in Chicago. St. Louis, no way. Or Houston. I'm like, well, at least I'm in the same state.
Angel says, Roger that. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do while she's gone. Probably nothing but sit in her recliner and watch Amazon Prime movies.
It was supposed to be his recliner, and I kind of overtook it.
She did. I still sit in it on weekends and watch movies.
He does. So let's see where we can put some of this.
Stacy, you're probably right. I'll probably spend most of the time down at the lake.
Depends on what the weather is.
Put a little fishing with you.
Yeah. It does depend on what the weather is.
Roz, I really don't party anymore. Partying for me is going into the living room in the recliner and watching a movie on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Closest thing to partying we get is
going to the yacht club.
Going to the yacht club or Becky's on Christmas Eve. She's got 2 teenage grandsons that live with her, but they like to play board games.
Debbie, the Chihuahua that her daughter got is called a teacup Chihuahua.
Called a teacup, yeah.
I don't think they get anywhere near.
No, they only get to be about this big.
Yeah, they're just tiny things. Now, the ones that my grandmother had down in Kentucky, they were fat and they were vicious.
My neighbor had one growing up, and it was an ankle biter.
Well, the ones my grandmother had would go after rattlesnakes. They had no fear for such a tiny dog.
I'm just kind of sticking these where there's a little spot of black. I'll put a pink one.
Well, there's a lot of black. It's a black wreath.
Well, I know, but I meant like when there's a lot of black. A lot of.
Google is my friend. How big do teacup chihuahuas get?
I say that at work all the time. When they ask me something, I say, I don't know. Google's your friend.
Well, it is.
He's my friend.
Most of the time.
Half the time when they ask me something, I go look it up.
Oh
my friend Becky, who got promoted to what I do, she'll call me and she'll say, can we do this? I went, no. She'll go, I knew I had to call you. A lot of times the other managers will say, oh, we'll just do this. We're the bad guys.
So I get as far as how big do teacup. Has anybody ever heard of a teacup pig? Because that was the first thing that popped up.
Huh.
Teacup pigs, teacup Yorkies.
This actually turned out really, really full, guys. As sparse as the frame was, I'm happy with that.
Teacup Chihuahuas typically stand between 6 to 10 inches tall and weigh between 4 and 6 pounds.
So, like 2 of yours.
Oh. No, that's a regular Chihuahua.
Oh.
Teacups are typically under 4 pounds and standing less than 6 inches. Let's go back to teacup pigs.
She loves everybody. Oh, hi, Pam.
Hi, Pammy.
One growing up.
Well, you would have had to have met my grandmother to understand why her dogs were mean.
Because she was mean.
I'm just saying.
Just from the stories I hear, I guess she was mean. Teacup terrier.
Teacup pigs is a lie. They define a teacup pig between 100 and 200 pounds.
Oh, wow.
That's still big enough to get bacon out of.
Bacon. Thank you, Debbie.
Yes, I seen the teacup terrier too.
Yeah, I love pink and black. I wore a lot of pink and black when I was a teenager. They used to make fun of me. I'm like, don't you have another set of clothes?
So, just for those of you that are interested, pot-bellied pigs are actually the smaller version of pigs. They get up to 90 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then the teacup pigs are 100 to 200. I wonder if they all taste the same. Just saying.
So I'm just kind of guessing on where to put my ties because I threw in a bunch of extra stuff in there. Hi, Susan. How are you doing? I need another twist. And that's the one thing about these is there's not a whole lot of twisty ties on them.
Hi, Susan.
So you might have to get a little creative.
That was a little bit more information about teacup animals
Yeah, I like
than I
black and
needed to
pink.
know. All right, back to the live.
Might be kind of close together. We'll see.
You got a little bit extra pink on this side.
What? What do you mean?
Like right there. You got a big clump of pink.
There's black, black, black.
No. Towards me just a little bit.
This?
Right there.
I'll put my sign on it. It'll be all right.
I was just pointing out that you got a little extra pink right there.
I don't like how that one's sitting. This is the only thing I hate about using a pine base is that
Ribbon tails are kind of tricky.
you're just not quite sure where to put the ribbon tails.
Oh, and real quick, I do have another announcement to make. Me and Jeanette both basically dropped the ball today. We are not prepared to announce the winners for the January giveaway.
We'll do it Monday. Yeah, they do.
So our apologies for those of you expecting to get the...
Deanne will be heartbroken.
Did you list the fishing sign?
No.
Or was that her that was...
Yeah. I've been upstairs all day.
She didn't even take a nap today.
Mm-mm.
Or at least that's what she's telling me.
I didn't.
Well, no, I know she didn't take a nap today. She's in my room way too much. In and out, in and out. My security camera. Caught it all.
Did you catch that Buddy ran in there and I yelled at him?
He's too short.
You haven't won in a while. Yeah, I'm going to have to move.
Okay.
Yeah. I knew I started too close right there.
What are you playing for, buddy? You're awful jumpy today. Just be glad the kids did come over.
But yeah, his cat does not like kids for some reason. We don't know why.
It was so funny the one day I opened the door, I'm coming home from work, and I set my lunchbox down on the table and then went back out to get the mail out of the mailbox. And he's
It was
like
kid time for the school kids.
Looking out the door, and he heard some kids all the way out on the sidewalk, and he hauled butt upstairs. That's how
He doesn't like kids.
He is afraid of children.
I mean, he brought him home when he was a kitten. That's better.
Maybe. We're approximately halfway through, so I'll give you the first word of the day for the new month. Or did I not save that one? Oh, good Lord. Oh, yeah, I did. The word of the day for today is welcome.
I have a set left. We'll see how it goes.
Find some place and stick them in there.
I will. Probably a cup. Oh, no, I need black. That went really quick.
My base is always good.
I got some greenery and flowers if we like to put them in there. Nobody talk all at once.
So what's everybody got planned for tomorrow if we get iced in?
What are you going to do if you get iced in?
I have a sublimation printer to fix, assuming FedEx
I was going to
delivers.
say you got to get your ink.
Assuming FedEx delivers my ink.
They don't want to hear that.
FedEx don't care. Good weather, bad weather.
That's supposed to be UPS's motto. Take a nap.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, I haven't had to buy any for quite some time because we stocked up. Oh, shush it, Angela. Yeah, as long as you have power, right?
Yeah, but Angela, you live in Southern California. Enough said.
Hey, there's somebody on Scott's VIP group that lives at southeast of Akron, an hour and a half.
Really?
Yep.
Clean house? I doubt that, Roz.
I did the dishes. That's about, and he does the laundry. I do need to dust though.
Debbie said it's going to be in the high 70s where she's at.
Oh, damn.
What, did it get down into the 60s, Angela? Nancy says not doing a dang thing.
Okay, what do I do with my cutters?
Oh.
I'll improvise.
What'd you do with your cutters?
They're around here somewhere.
Probably under the wreath.
No. That's too cold for her.
You better never come to visit Ohio then. At least not in the wintertime.
So this is a Lisa bow. It's got 2 loops on one side and 1 on the other. I thought it made a really nice full wreath. I may have to put extra pipe cleaners on this.
Yeah, the pine bases get kind of thick.
Oh, here we go.
I actually used your upholstery needle.
I seen that. Pancakes, sometimes you have to, just the way they lay.
Pancake wreath, there's really no space.
We're in Ohio.
There's really no space to go through the mesh or between the mesh on a pancake wreath.
We're in Ohio, Montana. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody from Montana on here.
That's a nice place to visit too. But there again,
I haven't been to Montana.
Not in the wintertime. Yeah, we're in Ohio. It got up to 50 today.
47.
Almost broke a sweat at work. Almost.
You'd have to actually work to break a sweat.
I work in shipping. I shouldn't have to work.
Tell you what, the other day was the first of the month. If you don't know, I work at Walmart.
It's cold. You don't know what I would do for a 66
I know.
degree day.
I'd
be outside running around in
shorts.
Shirt and shorts.
A little bit long.
Absolutely, I'd be out in shorts. It's been really cold here the last couple of weeks.
It has. Like, so cold it takes your breath away.
Several mornings we woke up and it was
minus something on my car. My little car went.
The truck probably would have too if I had just put a new battery in it a couple months ago.
So this sign and the sign from Floyd's Live I'll do it tonight before I go to bed.
Well, it's a tall order considering you got to get up early in the morning.
You'll be all right.
All right.
I can get up, get a shower, get dressed, get ready, and be out the door in an hour.
Not me.
Not. You don't do cold gracefully.
I don't do cold gracefully anymore either.
No.
I'm too old. Got too much arthritis. Back in the day, never bothered me. Now,
I just ache. I ache when I know it's coming. But yes, I am loving this pink and black. I did that. Remember last year I did that piggy wreath? It was pink and black. That was cute too.
That one morning we woke up and it was -8. I felt it before I even got out of bed.
My toes were cold and I had 2 blankets on. I still got a tag back here. I had 2 tags on here.
Whoops.
So when Michaels has the black wreath frames, get a few because you can use them. You don't have to just use them for Halloween. Floyd did a New Year's wreath on one.
Yep.
And
Now
then,
I will tell you the frames on them are a little flimsy.
well, it's not the frames. This is they don't have a whole lot of pine tines in it.
Well,
but
the frame I used was flimsy too.
Oh, this one's not.
Oh. Inconsistent as well, apparently. I mean, they're
okay.
They're okay.
But if you're putting a lot of mesh in it, you can see that it doesn't really matter.
I just like the black. That's why we wound up buying them.
Oh, thank you. I do have a private group where we work on bows several times, just to do a little bit slower. Because in my public lives, a lot of times I've already made the bow to be prepped for my live. Because sometimes I don't like to go much over an hour. Yeah, you can do a back to blue. Do you know I made a back to blue, and I have several officers in town I know, and I was trying to I can make you a back to blue license plate. Because in Ohio, you don't have to have your front license plate. You can put a novelty one on there. And he's like, I don't want people knowing what car I drive. It's got a very valid point.
Yeah, because if you drive around our town, I think there's probably, I don't know, there's probably 8 or 9 people that have the back to blue flag with the blue stripe on it. None of them are police officers.
Mm-mm.
I don't think any of them are family members of police officers. It's funny. The Walmart that Jeanette used to work at has a parking spot.
I have it down at Coshopton too.
Oh,
they all have them.
So they
It's got a little blinking blue light. Oh yeah, I don't buy the only kind of mesh I buy from Michaels is the fabric mesh.
We did buy some mesh there because it was like 60 or 70% off.
But it was fabric mesh.
Was it fabric?
Mm-hmm. I won't buy the other mesh.
I think their mesh is overpriced, even for a normal size roll, which they don't have.
But I won't even Joann's, even if it's on sale for $3, I don't buy it unless it's fabric. And then you just have to buy an extra roll because the rolls are
so small.
Shorter. I mean, I've gotten some thin mesh from a lot of the ombre. So if you like the ombre meshes, they're pretty. They're really thin. Every ombre I have ever bought has been thin, whether I bought it from Deco Exchange, Craft Outlet, Michaels, Joann's. They're just thin.
It's just the material they're made out of.
Yep. Done an extra spot for that. All right, so let's look at this baby. So my idea is, I do need my cutters now because I have.
Cricket says she gets most of hers from old time pottery. I don't even think we looked at mesh while we were there.
Yeah, I bought some there. That ribbon, the candy cane ribbon I bought was from there.
I know there was a bunch of us at old time pottery at the same time, and a lot of us were congregated around the dump bins full of clearance ribbon, looking for decent stuff.
Did you take my cutters in
No,
your room?
I did not. I will be borrowing those though.
Why?
Over the weekend.
Why?
I got wires to cut.
Well, they're around here somewhere. I probably stuck them in a tote somewhere. You know what? That's exactly what I did. Last time I was cutting binding wire, one night could not find these. So I used my old ones. And then I found him. So I just remembered I put a hanger on his wreath.
Ta-da! There they are.
So every time I lose my cutters, tell me to go look in my binding wire tote. So I have some of these. These were sent to me in a subscription box. They are like little, they're not eucalyptus. I'm not quite sure what they are. But they're just, and they're a pusher. You can pull them down or push them up. They're just little, and I like them. I'm losing it.
Ugh.
I have these. They're more like cherry blossoms, but I like them. Yeah, we went into old time pottery when we went to Illinois to Crafters Convention because they had a Hobby Lobby and an old time pottery right real close to the hotel. So
and of course they had Scott Waterman's store.
Yeah, we went shopping at Scott's. Even though I shopped them from him online. But we drove there because we were close enough to drive. We stopped by and saw my mom. And stayed all night with her and then went on. So we had then it was like a 9-hour drive home.
We had a car full on the way back.
We did. Poor Angela and Roy, they flew and there was issues with their hotel room, all of our hotel room. And so they got that figured out, but they were hungry. So they like, how close are you?
Yes, Tammy, I did.
Yes, he did.
I cleaned up the mess off the floor.
He didn't put a bag back in there, but he did empty it for me. So these are not pushers. So we'll have to be creative with them because I want them to bunch up together. So I'm probably just going to pull these off. That I don't like the leaves. And we will grab our pick machine. Oh. And I'll take these with this.
Okay, Linda, have a good evening.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
You gotta go.
Got to go. Then it squishes them all together. And I thought we would put some.
Yeah, just remember you're going into mesh.
I know. Well, I usually bend these over. I really didn't need to pick it, but it puts everything together in a bunch. Oh, that's cute. Cute, cute, cute. I know it's cute. I like it. This might be a wreath I keep. I haven't kept too many.
They're all for sale. That's not quite true.
No, I have one in the hallway. The one he said I could keep, I sold.
Yep, she was showing pictures of it at work, and one of her coworkers wanted it.
Oops.
Oh, you missed one.
That's all right. So what I'll do is, if I really don't need the pick part of it to be pointy, I just needed to get them together. I'll just bend it over, and this is how I'll glue it in. That way, if someone grabs into your wreath, it's not going to be real sharp for them. Because the biggest thing is, if you tried to glue all of these things in here together, it would be a pain in the tushki. Now, you could cut that off if you wanted to, but it would still be sharp. And the picks are relatively thin metal. So I just want to make sure that, you're not going to get cut on it.
They're thick enough to stab you.
Oh, yes.
Been there, done that.
I got myself good last year one time for the craft show. I didn't realize that one was through a grave saddle, and I picked it up underneath and sliced my hand right open. I didn't realize I'd done it first. I don't like the leaves.
Hi, Janet.
Hi, Janet. How are you? We're making our own pick. I suppose I could have done this before, but I didn't realize I was going to want to do it.
Thank you, Janet.
Thank you. So really, with the needle nose, I could just turn it inside out or roll it up, basically. Then there's...
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori. How are you? We're still working away.
Better late than never.
I think I have more pink flowers down at the storage unit because I couldn't find what I wanted. Thank you, everybody that sprinkled. Thank you. Everybody's like, why would you put, not everybody, a lot of people have said to me, why would you put flowers in a deca mesh wreath? Why would you not just make a floral wreath? I said, well, because I want flowers in there. I mean, I do them on a grapevine too. I don't do them that often, but I'll get on a kick where I'll do a bunch of them. I think I've only got a couple to put in the shop. No, I got a pink one, a black one.
I was going to say, we have a few.
I have a few. You could also, if you wanted to, use floral wire.
Janet says flowers add more texture. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Sometimes I'll put like big flowers in it. Tonight I just wanted a little added touch. I think it just adds to the wreath, especially because there's green in the wreath. I was looking for some cabbage roses. I might have used them.
I don't remember taking any cabbage roses down to the storage unit.
Do you know what a cabbage rose is?
Yeah.
You're grinning at me.
No, I'm not.
How could you tell if any cabbage roses were down in that all those totes? I meant the ones from last winter when I took spring. Not this weekend. I didn't even notice I had a whole bunch of stuff stacked by the door. Well, behind the door, actually. To go to the storage unit, and he took it down Sunday for me.
Yeah. Because you said I had to.
Thank you, Debbie.
Not because I wanted to. Let's be real.
He spends more time with the storage units than I do.
I had a shovel to get to it. Just saying.
Yeah. There we go. I kept flipping up. So these I probably wouldn't save. I save some of them just because sometimes you'll find a flower head and you don't have a stem because they have these little nubbies on them. I already got me a bag full of them anyway.
I had a bunch of little ribbon scraps from Monday night.
Yeah.
I threw down here in this box.
Yeah, I saw that. That's not where ribbon scraps go. You know that.
Well, those are for Addie.
Oh.
Because some of those were only like 6-7 inches long.
Okay.
That's stuff that should have been thrown away, but I'm saving it for Addie.
Of course.
All
Addie
right.
is our youngest granddaughter that likes to come in here and get my flowers. She's got her own bag of pipe cleaners, and she makes flowers.
I have a bouquet on my desk.
I know, I seen that. She makes flowers. She makes people.
William
Keeps her
likes
busy.
playing with them too.
Yep, my 12-year-old grandson likes playing with them too.
He likes pipe cleaners.
Yep, always has. I mean, the flowers aren't that big, and it's more pink, but it just gives it another little something, something. They are. We have. Well, if you count my son's girlfriend's baby, which he's been with her ever since the baby was born, that would make 11 grandkids, and there's 4 girls. The rest are boys. When you do something like this, I'll probably only use one bush of the cherry blossoms. I'm grabbing, this is a little, that's meant to be with no blossoms, but you add it because it adds natural. Yeah,
yes,
11
Rob.
grandkids. There's 8 kids between us.
And a lot of them don't have
6 grandsons. Yep. A lot of them what?
A lot of our kids don't have kids.
No. That only comes from 1, 2, 3, 4 of the kids. So if all of our kids had kids, I'll be ready for the funny farm.
We'll need a bigger living room for Christmas.
We need a bigger one now. You only have 2.
2's enough.
I tell you what, when the first 2 were born, I took pictures every time they were here. I have scrapbooks galore. The first year that the first 2 grandkids were born.
Now we just have so many.
And now I'm just like, I do good to take pictures with my phone on birthdays and Christmas. There is a lot. And 2 of them, poor kids, have Christmas or have birthdays in December. Floyd actually shares a birthday with one of them, the oldest grandson.
Yep, I spent my 40th birthday at the
40.
hospital. Awaiting the arrival of my grandson.
Yep. And then she ended up she was a minor, and the dad was here. And our hospital, it's a smaller hospital. Okay, Debbie. I was freezing earlier watching some Facebook lives. It was horrible.
Facebook sucks.
It does. She ended up having to have a C-section. They wouldn't even let the dad go in, even if Floyd said so. So Floyd did not want to go in, so I did.
37 grandchildren. Janet, I kind of hope that's a typo.
No.
37 great grandchildren.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
I had a great grandma. Or I had a great grandma, and my kids had a great grandma. So we have a picture of all 5 generations. Awesome. So if you ever get 5 generations, take a picture. That just doesn't happen very often. She had a lot of grandkids. I don't even remember how many. My mom was the oldest grandchild, and I was the oldest great-grandchild, and then I had the only great-great-grandchildren. 22 grandchildren. Wow.
That's a big family.
Big family. Well, her folks are 94. That's when you have to rent out a hall to do. We actually, my great uncle.
More family reunion. They have to rent a hall.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Awesome. Yeah, my daughter was. Well, it was actually at her baptism that we took the 5 generations. So she was only, I still had her in a carrier, so a couple months old. Oh, I don't need that one. Oops. I just kept on going. I don't know if I want to put it up in here or not.
That's funny, Tammy.
What?
My mom would always say if she knew how much fun grandkids were, she'd have had them first.
There's a sign that says that. So what do you think? Should I put one in here just because there's ribbon tails?
You do you.
Thinking yes. We're not going to glue that one. How's that? Because do y'all hang yours up on the wall and the next day go, I don't know if I should have done that or not. You like it? I think I like it, but I'm not going to glue it. We'll make the bundles. See, I didn't even use a whole bush on that one. And I need one more of these.
Stacy said, I like it. Tammy says yes. Pat says yes. Patty says beautiful. Pat says yes.
So you told me just glue them in? I don't always my declamesseries a lot, but when it's a floral theme, it almost seems fitting to have flowers in it. Go ahead and switch cameras.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll end up gluing those. Here we go. Oh, I love it. I mean, I like most of my wreaths. I thought I'll tell you if I don't like it, but I really like this one. So pretty. Very pretty. I did do a center loop on this one just because I wanted to put this extra viney ribbon in it. I didn't want more loops. So the only thing with the Lisa bow is your tails are on the same side as your bow, so you kind of gotta maneuver them around. Thank you, Vincent. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how this one turned out. So if you like the sign, I will be listing the sign when I go downstairs. I have about 5 or 6 new ones. So yep, good to go. All right, guys, thanks for coming and hanging out. I hope you guys stay warm, stay safe. If you get freezing rain and snow, please stay home. Don't go out. Thank you, Dan. And we will see you next Monday on the public group. If you're in the private group, I will see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.